Tere kõigile! Good morning, good afternoon and good evening to all the followers all over the world. My name is Eero and I am from Study in Estonia.
And my name is Piret. I'm also from Study in Estonia and welcome to Study in Estonia webinar for applicants.
Thank you for being with us. We are really glad that you are interested in Estonia and especially in studying in Estonia. We have fantastic universities. We have international students from 125 countries from all over the world. Today you will hear about the admission process to Estonian universities. You will have an overview what universities have to offer. You will hear about living in Estonia and studying in Estonia. During the next more or less 2.5 hours, you will have an overview of the best bits and pieces of our higher education system. Besides that, do not forget, we have questions and answers section on the web page. We try to answer to all your questions that you have during the seminar. But as we have a lot of followers all over the world, it might happen that we can't answer to all of them immediately. But we try to give the answers as soon as possible. Maybe today, maybe a little bit later, maybe in the weekend, or maybe the next week. But definitely you will get all the answers to your questions. The recording of our session will be visible on the website for the next 6 months, which means when you have friends, family members, or the people who you know who would be interested in studying in Estonia, but who can't watch our live recording today, you can forward them the link. One more thing. During the sessions, you can easily explore the EduExpo website. You can read the profiles of our universities. You can visit directly the websites of the universities as well. And for general questions about the general information of Estonian higher education topics, you can visit the website studyinestonia.ee as well. And to start our webinar, we will have the welcome speech from the Ministry of Education and Research of Estonia, from Kristina Kallas.
Dear future international students, I'm glad to give you a warm welcome. As we stand on the threshold of the academic year 2024-25, our universities will soon be waiting for your arrival from across the globe. Why would Estonia be a great study destination? Well, allow me to answer that question for you. In recent years, Estonia has become one of the most popular destinations for international students. Estonia is home to many universities that offer a wide range of degree programs in Estonian, but also in English. As a small country, we are currently hosting students from more than 120 countries. With 18 higher education institutions, you will find an academic landscape that encourages growth and discovery. What I really like about Estonia is the personal touch that we can give. In general, our universities have small classroom sizes, which gives you a chance for great discussions and build meaningful connections with your professors. Estonian universities are at the forefront of high-level research projects, offering you an opportunity to engage with innovative developments in your chosen field. We definitely invite you to research in Estonia. You have the possibility to work during your studies and get an experience in our labor market. After your graduation, you are welcome to stay working in Estonia for your or our organizations, or maybe even establish a company yourself with your fellow students and graduates. Education quality has always been our priority, and graduating from an Estonian university opens the doors to a world of opportunities. And let's not forget our wonderful green environment. Estonia's untouched nature and unique cultural heritage creates an atmosphere that makes studying and living in Estonia truly enjoyable experience. As the Estonian Minister of Education and Research, I invite you to choose Estonia as your academic destination. Before applying to study in Estonia, please visit Study in Estonia website to get all the information about study programs, admission processes, requirements for applicants, tuition fees, and deadlines. Estonia is not merely a place to study. It is a place to form new bonds, immerse yourself in your rich culture, and explore a future full of opportunities. Come to study in Estonia.
Thank you, Kristina Kallas, our Minister of Education and Research. Before we see the presentations given by our universities, and before you can go and explore what our universities have to offer, we will have an overview of Estonia in general, about studying in Estonia, about living in Estonia, and about the different things you need to know before you start applying. And I'm giving over to Piret, my colleague in Study in Estonia. The floor is yours.
Thank you. So I will make you a brief presentation about Estonia. Where is Estonia? Estonia is located in Northern Europe. We are a small country. However, we are, for example, bigger than Denmark or Netherlands or Switzerland. Still, we are a compact country, so from one side to the other, you can get within a couple of hours. And with Estonia, you don't have to choose whether you have city holiday or nature holiday or having a spa holiday, because here you can basically have it all. Demographically, 70% of the inhabitants here are Estonians, and we do speak Estonian language. However, English, Finnish and Russian languages are also widely spoken. We are a member of European Union and Eurozone. Also, we are the members of NATO and Schengen area. So traveling, for example, becomes much easier that way. So culturally, Estonia is in the crossroads of Nordic, Eastern and Western Europe. Estonia is well known for its digital society. We are the world's first country that also functions as a digital service. We in Estonia hate bureaucracy. Don't get me wrong, from time to time we also have to stand in a long queue in a bank, but we do prefer to do things online in the comfort of our own homes. For example, we do our banking online, voting online, even taxes, applying for scholarships or applying for university. We prefer to do that online, and we prefer that it's as easy as opening, for example, Instagram account in our smartphones. Estonia is the first country that offers e-residency program, which means that anyone in the world can become a digital citizen of Estonia. So a few words about our education system in Estonia. Our universities are part of Bologna system, which harmonized the various systems in Europe, and that means that our bachelor's studies last for 3 years, master studies last for 2 years, and PhD studies last for 4 years. We have 11 universities in Estonia that offer more than 150 different degree programs in English, which you can choose in between. And our universities have high rankings in QS and also Times Higher Education ranking systems. The diplomas that you get in Estonia, they are internationally accepted and accredited, which means that you can work with them anywhere in Europe and even in the world. And there are also study abroad opportunities. So while you do your degree program in Estonia, you can also take the exchange semester abroad, for example. We have 11 universities in Estonia that have fully accredited master programs in English. And almost all of them will be making presentations for you today during our webinar. The programs that they teach cover everything from IT to medicine, from arts to social sciences. We also have higher education institutions which have degree programs in Estonian language. They are also very much interested in international cooperation and student mobility, and these are the universities that you should and could consider when thinking about studying in Estonian language. So what to expect when coming to study in Estonia? Whom will you study together with? 10% of the student body is international in Estonia, and we have students from 123 different nationalities currently studying. Many of them are from, for example, from Finland, Ukraine, Russia, India, Nigeria, but also from Latvia, United States, Germany, Turkey, or Italy. And high level of English is spoken at our universities. So a few words about our study programs. We have innovative study programs and research areas. We have great teacher-student ratio. Very often the study groups are small and communication with your professor is very individual. The tuition fees vary depending on the program you choose and also the university. All doctoral programs in Estonia are free of charge, and also studying in Estonian language is free of charge. Let me tell you about the application process. The intake is once a year, and currently different Estonian universities are waiting for your applications. You can apply through the online platform estonia.dreamapply.com. From there, you can find all the universities and all the programs. You can apply through the system, you can upload your documents, and you can also get the feedback through the same system. There is an application fee, and for that fee, you can apply up to 2 programs per university. And you can apply to as many universities as you wish, but please be aware that if you apply to similar programs at different universities, the requirements may be different. Documentation or the accepted English test and score may differ. There might be admission tests or interviews for applicants, so please be aware of that. And also the application deadlines are different for each university. We have different scholarships. We have Estonian national scholarships that you can apply to that support foreign students in their studies. We have compatriots scholarships, and the aim of those is to support the degree studies of young expatriate Estonians. And we also have university-specific scholarships, and more information about them you can get from the webpage of the universities that will be making the presentations today. So, what are the living costs in Estonia? The living costs depend of the type of accommodation that you choose, of course, of your lifestyle and also spending patterns. But you may expect that the average living costs vary between 500 and 800 euros per month. The cost of dormitory can can vary between 110 to 350 euros. And also you can rent an apartment if you wish. Approximately half of the international degree students studying in Estonia also work during their studies. And it is allowed to work. You don't need any additional permit for that. However, your work life should not interfere with your studies. You should still graduate with a nominal time. And you can also stay in the country up to 9 months after the graduation to look for a job. But in order to find out more about working in Estonia, please see the workinestonia.com webpage and see the possibilities from there. The student life that we have in Estonia is also very active. We have various student organizations here, like ISEC and ESN and the international student clubs. There are different student festivals. There are tutors and buddies, and also counseling services in case you need additional help. And of course, if your experience in Estonia has been so profound that you would like to also share your experience, you can become student ambassador, either at your university or with us, study in Estonia. Thank you. That was a short introduction to studying in Estonia, and now you can hear about our universities in more detail.
Thank you, Piret. The first university we start with would be our biggest and the oldest university, the University of Tartu. Located in the city of Tartu, our second biggest city, and this year the culture capital of Europe. Besides the city of Tartu, the university has colleges in 3 other cities, in Pärnu, in Viljandi, and in Narva. And now you will hear everything you need to know about before applying to the university. The floor is yours, University of Tartu.
Welcome to the University of Tartu presentation. My name is Pillerin Makilla and I'm an international marketing specialist at the university. And today I will tell you a little bit more about our international degree programs. But first, a little bit about Tartu, the city where our university is located in. Tartu is a true student town where every 5th resident is either a student or works at the university. In 2024, Tartu is also the European Capital of Culture. And Tartu is known as the student capital of Estonia. Altogether, we have around 95,000 citizens, and it is also known as the intellectual capital of Estonia and the city of youth. And according to Lifecom Awards, we were also awarded as one of the best living environments for students in Europe. So it truly is a very cozy and compact town with a safe living and study environment and active cultural life. And the University of Tartu itself belongs to the top 350 of the world's best universities. According to QS World Rankings in 2024, we were ranked on 358th place, and the Times Higher Education World Rankings in 2024 ranked us among the top 350 best universities. So the University of Tartu is one of the top universities in Northern Europe. And in Estonia, we are the biggest university. We were already established in 1632, and we have altogether over 14,000 students, and 11% of them are international students from more than 100 countries. We are also the highest ranked university in Estonia. Altogether, we have 4 faculties: Arts and Humanities, Social Sciences, Science and Technology, and Medicine. This also means that all our medical doctors come from our university. The University of Tartu also has the biggest research library, and the whole university and the city of Tartu has a very international environment. But the University of Tartu is not just located in Tartu. Here we have the main campus, but there are also smaller colleges all around Estonia. In Viljandi Culture Academy, folk traditions and modern techniques are combined in entrepreneurship. Pärnu College is more focused on services and entrepreneurship, specializing in social sphere and tourism. Narva College is oriented towards multicultural and multilingual society and education. And in Tallinn, the capital, we also have the School of Law department. And the university is the flagship of Estonian science because 2/3 of our national research output comes from here. More doctoral degrees are defended at UT than in all the other Estonian universities combined. 54 of our scientists belong to the top 1% of most cited scientists in the world. And Estonia is also a space country, and the satellite S-Cube was designed by our students. And here are a couple of pictures of our study buildings. This is the Physicum building, where our physicists and material scientists study. They have all sorts of cool laboratories and lecture halls there. This is the Delta building. This is the home for computer scientists, mathematicians, and also economic students. This is also one of the most modern buildings of study and research building in the Baltics. This is Biomedicum. This is where our doctors are studying. The Institute of Technology, Faculty of Social Sciences, and this is the biggest research library in Estonia. And if you would like to take a closer look of our research and study buildings, then you can visit our virtual tour where you can actually walk inside of some of the study buildings. But now let's talk a little bit more about the programs as well. On bachelor's level, we offer 3 international programs in English: Business Administration, Science and Technology, and Medicine. Medicine is a little bit of a different program. It is a 6-year program. So at the end of the program, students receive a master's degree already. And the 6th year of studying will be spent in the hospital treating patients. In Science and Technology, there are specializations that students can choose: genetics and biotechnology, bioengineering and robotics, chemistry and material sciences. And business administration covers all basic areas of business, from administration, HR, up to marketing and economics. On master's level, we offer 28 programs in English. In humanities, there's philosophy, semiotics, Estonian and Finno-Ugric languages, European languages and cultures, folkloristics and applied heritage studies, and creative project management. In social sciences, we have a couple more programs: politics and governance in the digital age, international relations and regional studies, digital administration. This program is mostly taught online, but there are a few sessions taking place in Tartu as well. Disinformation and societal resilience, and educational technology. This program is also mostly taught online, but few sessions take place in Tartu. Information technology law, international law and human rights is taught in Tallinn, in the capital. Innovation and technology management, wellness and spa service design and management. This is also mostly online program, but few sessions take part in Pärnu College. Quantitative economics and entrepreneurship in economic policy making. In medicine, we offer 2 master's programs: clinical nutrition and clinical pharmacy. Clinical pharmacy is a fully online taught program. And in science and technology, we have actuarial and financial engineering, applied measurement science, bioengineering, computer science, excellence in analytical chemistry. With this program, the first year you will spend in Tartu, and the second year you will either be spending in Finland, Sweden, or France. And more programs: geoinformatics for urbanized society, material science and technology, robotics and computer engineering, and software engineering. This program is taught together with TalTech University. And doctoral programs. All doctoral students at the University of Tartu are considered as junior research fellows. If you want to know what this means more, then you can visit our website. And scholarships. this is usually the most important question for students. All English taught bachelor's programs are fee-based, but the Institute of Bioengineering offers a limited number of scholarships for the students of Science and Technology program. Tuition waivers are also available for most of the master's program. You can find how many tuition fees any program has from our website. Doctoral studies are free of charge, and students will be paid a salary since they are also junior research fellows. And if you are still looking for summer plans, then I invite you to join our Uni Tartu Summer School, where we have various short courses which are up to 2 weeks in different areas like social sciences, business, IT, humanities, and medicine. Application period is already open, and it stays open until the 30th of April. There are also Estonian language courses, and there are scholarships available for all the courses. And about accommodation as well. The University of Tartu has dormitories for students. These are mostly apartment-style dormitories, which means there are 2 to 3 rooms in one apartment, a kitchen and a bathroom that students share. Usually 2 students live in one room, and the price is for one person is fixed, and it's up to 145 euros per month. The dormitory has all the necessary things. There's Wi-Fi, there's a laundry room, there's a bike room, and there's also a common area. And most of the dormitories, especially the ones where international students stay, are located in the city center, which means that the main square is only a 5-minute walk away, and the main building of the university is about 10-minute walk away. And as I said in the beginning of the presentation, Tartu is a true student town, which also means we have 4 centuries of student life traditions. There are various student organizations, from international student ambassadors up to building the next satellite with S-Cube. There's something for everybody. You just need to find your own organization. There are tutors and international student coordinators that help you when you arrive in Tartu and help you get acquainted with life in Estonia. There's Erasmus Student Networks that organizes different events. Autumn and Spring Student Days Festival is the biggest student festival in the Baltics, and this takes over the whole city. And there's also the University of Tartu Sports Club that students can join. Here is one picture from the Spring Student Days, where there's a wipeout kind of competition where students can run across the river Emajõgi that runs through the city. And if you don't believe anything that I say, you can also contact our students. International student ambassadors are degree students from our international programs, and they share their honest opinion about the university, the program, life in Estonia, life in Tartu. So if you have any questions for students, you can find them from Facebook or just from their website as well. And if you have any more questions, don't hesitate to contact us. You can find a lot of information from our website. There's an email you can always write to, and definitely follow us on social media as well. Thank you, and see you soon in Tartu.
Thank you, University of Tartu. And now from Toomemägi to Mustamägi in Tallinn. We are coming to Tallinn. We are going to visit now the second biggest university of Estonia and the biggest one in Tallinn. Tallinn University of Technology is really famous for its engineering and cybersecurity study programs. Furthermore, from the 20th century already, the university has given Estonia and also the world lots of fantastic engineers. And Tom Erik from Tallinn University of Technology is ready to give the presentation and to show the Tallinn University of Technology. The floor is yours, Tom Erik.
Hello everyone, welcome to Estonia, welcome to Tallinn, the Riviera of the Baltic Sea, and of course, welcome to TalTech. As you can see, TalTech is surrounded by beautiful greenery, a pine forest to be more precise. You may think, after looking at the greenery, that we are located far from the city center of Tallinn. However, this is not true at all. Our main campus, the one you can actually see in the picture, is only 12-minute ride with a bus or a trolley or a car to the city center or the heart of the city center of Tallinn. The campus is located in the city district of Mustamäe, which translates to Black Mountain or Montenegro, whoever speaks Spanish. Why Black Mountain? Well, we have no clue at all. It is what it is. We have no mountains here at all, so you don't have to worry, those who don't like to go hiking on the mountains. The largest university in the capital, TalTech, is a well-known and a reputable university in the whole Baltic and Nordic region, with a very large and very active international community, with around 1,000 international students. TalTech is also ranked in the top 3% in the global universities, according to QS World University Rankings, and top 2% in specific fields like engineering, technology, and business administration. Yes, business administration. Even though we are a technical university, TalTech has a whole faculty dealing with business. So yes, if you are a business-minded young man or a woman, you are welcome to join TalTech as well. TalTech is also a part of a very special university alliance called Eurotech, which lets students take courses and gain ECTs from 7 top European universities, such as Technical University of Denmark, Eindhoven University of Technology, Technical University of Munich, Czech Technical University in Prague, École Polytechnique in Paris, HEC Paris, IEC Barcelona. And the best part is, it is absolutely free for everyone, always. And you can study here in Tallinn because mostly the courses are online and you don't even have to leave anywhere. In TalTech, curricula that meet the latest demands of the job market are created thanks to modern learning environments and unique and internationally recognized programs. Together with our Eurotech partners, we implement challenge-based learning, solving real-world problems and developing skills necessary for today's dynamic world. Modern labs await students on our green and smart campus. Our campus is also a home to over 50 high-tech companies. TalTech probably has the largest and most active student life and sports community in the whole region. Almost 40 different student organizations, ranging from building satellites and self-driving electric formula cars to folk dance, choirs, debate club, film club, investment club, you name it. If you have a hobby, we probably have a special club dedicated to it. Our absolute world-class sporting facilities will also give you an extra kick to your life-changing student life here in TalTech. Our extensive and active alumni community with tens of thousands of graduates worldwide enhances the study journey, offers valuable connections, and opens up promising future prospects. There are 150 high-tech companies here in the Science Park, with 50, as mentioned before, being actually around the campus. Of course, TalTech has a close relations and cooperation with many well-known global enterprises, such as Microsoft, Google, IBM, Samsung, Mitsubishi, ABB, and many, many more. Startup competitions and incubators, projects with companies and researchers, all with the help of Business and Innovation Center here in TalTech called the Mectory. You can see a picture in the slideshow of the Mectory. TalTech is a research-based university offering all levels of study, bachelor's, master's, and doctorates in technology, IT, engineering, business, governance, and maritime studies. We actually have even a special college for maritime studies extra to our Maritime Academy, which is located on the biggest island in Estonia called Saaremaa. 4 bachelor's and 12 master's programs are fully taught in English and are internationally recognized. Studies are all free for EU citizens, except for School of Business and Governance. All right, let's move on with the bachelor's programs in English and how much they cost. As you can see, study period is 3 years, and in the School of Business and Governance, you can expect to pay around 2,000 to 3,000 euros per semester, or, as you can see, for 4,200 up to 6,000 a year. Master's programs in the School of Information Technologies, the study period is 2 years, except for e-governance program, which is only 1 year long. And over there, you can see that the tuition fee is 6,000 euros per year, or free for European Union citizens. Master's programs in the School of Engineering, study period is 2 years, and once again, you can see the price range is about the same, from 2,500 to 3,000 euros a semester, or once again, free for EU citizens. And School of Business and Governance Master's program, as I mentioned before, here's a big exception. Everything here is something that you have to pay for. So starting from as low as 3,600 a year up to 7,000 a year is something that you can expect paying in the School of Business and Governance as your tuition. All right, for the admission process, you can fill in an online application at estonia.dreamapply.com. Upload an education document, final or interim results, English language certificate, of course, the copy of your passport, and GRE certificate if you're planning to go for master's studies. Of course, you will need a motivation letter, and you have to pay an application fee of 100 euros. Type in taltech.ee/apply or use the QR code you can see on the screen. On the screen, you can see the admission requirements. Please pause the video if you want to see exactly what are the requirements. Deadlines. As you can see, for non-EU citizens, the deadline is coming up very shortly. It's on the 1st of April. 1st of May is for citizens of OECD member states, Georgia, Ukraine, and non-EU candidates who are currently residing in Estonia on a legal basis. June 1st is the deadline for citizens from EU or EU countries and Switzerland. And August 1 for Finnish, Latvian, and Lithuanian citizens applying for School of Business and Governance. You would probably want to know about scholarships as well. In TalTech, Development Fund Scholarship is being given out twice a year and gives out thousands upon thousands of euros to students. More closely, actually, around €500,000 is being given out in 2024. Estonian National Scholarship is also something that you can apply for, which is for master students only, and it is about 350 euros a month. And in TalTech, if you perform very well, you can also apply for performance scholarship, which is around 100 euros a month, but you can apply it starting from the second semester. So, a little bit closer about PhD studies. PhD degree can be obtained either as early stage researcher, industrial doctoral student, or external student. And there are no tuition fees for doctoral studies. And early stage researchers are paid a monthly salary of at least the average salary in Estonia. Monthly salary, to be more precise. On the screen, you can see all the doctoral programs as well, so please pause the video to take a closer look. And on this screen, you can see all the information about admissions to doctoral studies in TalTech. Student housing. Dormitories on the campus are only a 2-minute walk from the study buildings. They are very modern and recently renovated and fully furnished. Of course, free Wi-Fi, free and fast Wi-Fi to be more exact. You can either live alone or share a room with up to 4 people. And we also offer residence for families. The rent is quite low, which is around 125 to up to 240 euros a month, depending with how many people you actually live with. And you can read about the student housing more at taltech.ee/en/student housing. Here are some pictures. The rooms are very simple, but very clean and furnished. Coming back to student life for a second, as I already mentioned, we have almost 40 different and very diverse student organizations and world-class sporting facilities. If you like basketball, volleyball, football, floorball, tennis, gym, then trust me, you will have a very, very good time in TalTech. Our student counseling, tutors and buddies are also top of their class, and students are allowed to work during their studies in Estonia. And what's great about TalTech is that our international student network called the ESN organizes over 200 different events for international students per academic year. So if you come to TalTech, you will not have any boring time at all. So please, if you come, join the ESN. You can also take a virtual guided tour of TalTech campus if you visit virtualtour.taltech.ee. The website is currently being updated, so if you come back in a few months, you will probably see new pictures and new videos. Thank you once again for listening, and welcome to Estonia, welcome to Tallinn, and most of all, welcome to Tallinn University of Technology. If you want to know more, please follow the links on the screen, send us an email, and we will gladly answer everything.
Welcome back from a small break. Next, we will have a presentation by Angelina from Tallinn University. And Tallinn University is known for its film studies and also educational innovation. So let's look at the presentation together.
Tere, and welcome to Tallinn University. My name is Angelina Gerasimenko. I'm an international student who just graduated from Tallinn University after studying liberal arts and humanities program for 3 years. Today, I'm going to provide you with some key information about our university to open its doors and explore the richness of experiences hidden behind it. So let's begin our journey. First of all, I would like to start with beginning of our university as history. So our university was established in 2005 in the result of a combination of several institutions at Tallinn. But it actually has a much longer history, which takes its roots from founding of Tallinn Teacher Seminar in 1919. So Tallinn's university mission is development, research, creativity, public cooperation, and discussion. Our focus fields are educational innovation, digital and media culture, cultural competences, healthy and sustainable lifestyle, society, and open governments. As you can see from this slide, our university is located right in the heart of the capital. So many places are located actually just a few minutes from our campus. For example, Old Town is 15 minutes, dormitory 3 minutes, city center 10 minutes, coach station 20 minutes, airport 25 minutes, harbor 7 minutes, and beach 15 minutes. Tallinn University is represented in 2 of the most well-known rankings of the world. So according to them, Tallinn University is among 5% of the best universities. Overall, from this slide, it's visible that our university is really wide and diverse in terms of environment. So it's really internationally friendly, as there are international students from around 80 countries. So there is 11% of them. There are also 36 programs taught in English and 9% of foreign lecturers and researchers. In general, there are around 7,000 of students, 116 study programs, and around 900 of full-time employees. There are different units at our university. So these are Baltic Film, Media and Art School, School of Digital Technologies, School of Educational Sciences, Academic Library, School of Natural Sciences and Health, School of Humanities, School of Governments, Law and Society, and Haapsalu College. Our university is advanced in different areas such as educational innovation, media innovation, digital culture, intercultural studies, behavioral and neural studies, and disciplinary life course studies. I would like to briefly introduce each of the programs. So the important thing to say about School of Governance, Law and Society is that law is covering there not only European perspective but also international. Regarding School of Educational Studies, I would mention that educational system of Estonia is developed both academically and practically. For School of Humanities, which is my home institution, I would mention that studying, for example, liberal arts and humanities in Tallinn University enables you to not develop academically but also personally, as it gives you knowledge which goes beyond the classroom. Regarding School of Natural Sciences and Health, I would mention that Tallinn University suggests a variety of laboratories and places to research. Tallinn University's Baltic Film, Media and Art School is the youngest film school in the world to receive Student Academy Award. It also cooperates with around 70 different universities around the world. School of Digital Technologies. As you know, Estonia is called e-Estonia due to its rapid development of technologies and digital sciences. So studying technologies in Estonia is the great opportunity to develop your interest and explore new fields. Here I would like to shortly talk about our bachelor degree programs, which are taught in English at our university. So there are many different programs such as audiovisual media, law, liberal arts and humanities. Here you can see that we also have many programs taught in English for master's degree. Anthropology will start admissions from the next year, and we also have a new program called Artificial Intelligence for Sustainable Societies. There is also diversity of PhD programs taught in English at our university, such as history, sociology, demography, audiovisual arts, and media studies. Here I would like to shortly explain you about our LIFE project. Basically, it's a project which is mandatory for all bachelor's degree and master's degree students. It is developed in order to unite students from different majors, disciplines, nations, and backgrounds. For example, for my personal LIFE project, I was creating a special service for international students to help them to adjust in Estonia and give some useful tips for studying. There are different types of scholarship offered by our university. So there is fully funded scholarships, monthly study allowances, Estonian governmental scholarship. And for my personal experience, I get the scholarship for my studies, and also I was getting scholarship when I was going for my exchange education. Tallinn University has an active student life. We have a variety of different clubs such as photography club, sports club, culture club. There is also international club and Erasmus student network. I will talk briefly about cost of living. So you can live in the dorm, which costs you around 200 euros, but there is also option of living somewhere in another private accommodation, which you can find easily by talking to your friends or talking to the specialist of our university. We also offer summer and winter school in July and January. So during these schools, you can experience a lot of activities, meet new international friends, and learn something new from you. But if you don't have a chance to visit Estonia, we suggest you to try our digital tour. Tallinn University could be also found in many social media, so feel free to check out what we have there. Thank you so much, Aita. And now I would like to remind you that admissions are open.
Thank you, Angelina. Thank you, Tallinn University. Now coming up, we are going to visit the Estonian University of Life Sciences. We are going from Tallinn back to Tartu to Tähtvere area. Estonian University of Life Sciences is one of the best universities in the world in the fields of forestry and agriculture. You can choose between different study programs there, from veterinary medicine to landscape architecture. The floor is yours, Estonian University of Life Sciences.
Estonian University of Life Sciences is located in the center of Estonia, in Tartu. The city is defined by its students. Green and circular economy are the center of the activities, studies and research of the university, with the mission to be an internationally recognized university in the field of bioeconomy. The task and focus is on the relationship between human activities and nature. The university as an institution was established in 1848 as a veterinary college. Veterinary research and studies are still one of the most important focus areas today. Agriculture and forestry have made the university well known. Organic farming, rural economy, biodiversity and environmentally friendly technologies are linked to sustainable management and Europe's climate goals. The goal of the university research is to form a full sustainable circle from using resources to waste prevention technologies and management. Bioeconomy brings new research areas, such as biofuels, metal-free construction technologies, fungal bioplastics, waste-free food production, to name some. What about students? We have 3,000 students on 43 curricula, including 10 international curricula. Academic studies are combined with practical approach and cooperation with enterprises to meet their needs for specialists and foster innovation. Our students value highly the supportive academic atmosphere, small study groups, labs and the compact campus. The university has attractive centers outside the Tartu campus as well. The Fruit Growing Competence Center in Polli develops and tests fruit varieties and maintains a scientific gene pool. The Järvselja Center is a scientific, experimental and practical training base for forestry and environmental protection students and researchers. The Limnology Center on Lake Võrtsjärv researches freshwater bodies and fish stocks. The Lake Museum gives an opportunity to study aquatic life. Nature collections are in the university campus. Our alumni are successful and 60% of them work in their specialty field. Alumni Association actively participates in the life of the university. The university considers significant that 90% of its 1,000 employees are satisfied with the quality of working life. The principle of equal opportunities is followed when recruiting staff and the age and gender balance is maintained. The Republic of Estonia has had 5 presidents. We are proud that 2 of them, President Arnold Rüütel and President Alar Karis, are former rectors of Estonian University of Life Sciences. You are welcome to our university to study, to research and to develop collaboration or just to visit.
Hello, welcome to the University of Life Sciences. This is Metsamaja, our forestry facility. Come join us. Our facility has been known for 100 years for forestry research and management. Here you can see our history as items and as collection. Our facility also has our own forest that we do research on, and we get a lot of data from there. And this data is collected and measured here in this facility mostly. We study silviculture, forest ecology, and data science, how to analyze this data we get from forests. For international students, we have a master program in planning and analysis in multifunctional forestry. Come study and make responsible and sustainable decisions in forestry.
Well, hello and welcome to our green campus here in Tähtvere district of Tartu. Well, the campus is not that green at the moment because we are in the middle of our very proper winter this year. It's rather white around here, but actually our students enjoy it a lot that we have all the 4 seasons so seenable here in Estonia. Our winters are cold and very snowy. Our summers are sunny and warm, and autumns are very colorful. Spring is very bright in colors and everything blossoming around. Our students also value that Estonian air is one of the cleanest in the world, and that people here really care about our clean nature and cherish it a lot. And there are so many nature places that are picturesque to see. For example, our swamps and lakes and forests, islands, natural reserves to visit and explore. Also, our culture and our cuisine are very diverse. Actually, Tartu has been chosen to be the cultural capital of Europe this year, with a lot of events and activities happening around the town and in the suburbs. Our campus here in Estonian University of Life Sciences is very compact. We have 4 major study buildings, 1 sports building and dormitories. And our students like it that we have a small campus, so they can easily walk from their dormitories to the lectures in less than 5 minutes. And all our foreign students are guaranteed a place at the dormitory as well. And there are a lot of activities in the campus. For example, in the sports centers, our students can join the gym, go to the sport classes, join the ball games or the professional sport activities, also enjoy sauna. And in our neighborhood, we have the Tähtvere Sports Park, where our students go to play disc golf or enjoy skiing. And next to it, there is an Emajõgi beach. Emajõgi is the river that goes through the Tartu, where we enjoy our warm summer evenings and days to swim. Our university's everyday work is highly dedicated to the research of the communication between the man and the nature. And the studies involve a lot of practical works, and our graduates are very valued at the labor market. And for our international students, we offer 4 programs that are taught entirely in English. 3 of them are master level programs, and 1 is the integrated studies of veterinary medicine. Veterinary medicine program is accredited by the European Commission and is our oldest and the most popular program. And 3 other programs are master level programs, and 1 of them is the landscape architecture. There are not so many universities in Europe that offer this kind of program, but here you can study this field, and learning from our international teachers can be a very inspiring experience. And another program is rather new, but it has already proven to be very popular among our international students, and it is environmental governance and adaptation to climate change. This program has been developed in cooperation with Tartu University to bring together all of the leading experts in the field in Estonia for our students. And you have already heard about our 4th program, that is planning and analysis of the multifunctional forestry. And to learn more about our programs and how to apply and what are the requirements, please go to our webpage, that is www.emu.ee. And you are also most welcome to visit us as a foreign exchange student via your home universities.
Thank you, Estonian University of Life Sciences. Estonia is world famous for its song festivals, and music is one of the symbols of Estonian culture. So now, all the creative minds, please pay attention to the video made by Estonian Academy of Music and Theatre.
The Estonian Academy of Music and Theatre is a university that accommodates different worlds. The world of music and of theatre, as well as the world of science. All rather mysterious, very creative and playful. At the Academy, it is possible to discover these worlds in true depth, find the right path to follow, and develop professionally in the future. The Academy provides an international education with a competitive edge. The Academy of Music and Theatre is enriched by more than 100 years of experience in music and theatre education, providing a strong classical foundation for operating as a modern university today. The Estonian Academy of Music and Theatre is considered to be one of the most functional music educational institutions in Europe. The Academy has 2 study locations, the modern main building, offering a concert hall with excellent acoustics, a black box, a multimedia centre, and other state-of-the-art technological solutions in the centre of Tallinn, and the historical residence of the drama department located in the Old Town. Students of the Academy are taught by outstanding artists, researchers, and specialists in their field who ensure that learning is exciting and appealing. The Academy offers an international learning experience. We are part of an open world and an international cultural environment which provides great opportunities for global competitiveness and excellence. The mission of the Academy is to sustain, develop, and promote Estonian culture through research and creative activities. The basis of creation is playfulness and a desire for discovery. At the Academy, we offer higher education in all major fields relating to music and theatre through bachelor, master, and doctoral programs. Our teaching is open to different styles, innovative approaches, and interdisciplinary collaboration, and encourages students to find their own personal creative way. Our goal is to help seek the right path with each of our students individually to find their place in a world that values the creator, a world that takes heed and offers space to grow.
There are countries that take education seriously, and then there are countries with a blackboard centered on their flag. How has a country of 1.3 million people achieved a digital revolution of the entire education system and top rankings in PISA testing and international Olympiads, while incubating brilliant edtech companies and much more? First, the innovative startup mindset. We are confirmation that the significant changes decisively implemented in the 90s have worked thanks to innovative reforms. We dare to change things. Nowadays, we change the whole world piece by piece. Home of Skype, Wise, Bolt, and others, Estonia has one of the highest number of startups per capita, which includes brilliant edtech companies reshaping the education scene. Second, the digital society. Project Tiger Leap, proposed by now former President of Estonia, Toomas Hendrik Ilves, led to the digitization of the whole public sector from governance to tax returns, boosting innovation and transparency in many fields. In education, for example, there's eSchool, an online platform working as an e-diary, a learning environment and report card for students, a communication channel for teachers and parents, and a source of valuable statistics for state and municipalities. With many textbooks digitized, much of an Estonian student's school bag is in the cloud. But third, and perhaps most important of all, the ambition and curiosity to learn. Through the generations, Estonians have held education in school in high esteem. Schools maintain a high degree of autonomy to create their curriculum and learning methodology. Lifelong learning has become a lifestyle. And not just schools and students, but the whole country takes pride in the top rankings in PISA testing and international Olympiads. Let's have a look at our education system. In Estonia, pre-primary education is not only childcare, but also part of learning, with a curriculum and substantive and methodological activities. 94% of 4 to 7-year-olds participate in the activities of preschool establishments. In the case of general education, featuring learner-centeredness and formative assessment, let PISA 2018 results speak for themselves. Estonia's basic education is top-ranked in Europe and among the best in the world, with a school day and school year shorter than in many other countries. In 20 years, Estonia has reformed the entire vocational education system. We have optimized the school network, modernized the curricula, and upgraded the infrastructure. Moving from vocational education to higher education and vice versa is becoming increasingly popular. Alumni of Estonia's universities have founded world-changing businesses, and our higher education is internationally attractive. 11% of students are from abroad, from 125 nationalities in total. It's no wonder, as our most prominent universities earn prestigious, globally recognized THE and QS rankings. Our research is world-class. 10% of our scientific articles are among the most cited articles in the world. The EstCube satellite, electric formula car, and self-driving car are examples of extraordinary student projects. Youth work creates vast opportunities for the self-development of all young people, aged 7 to 26 in Estonia. As many as 87% of those involved in youth work are very satisfied with the experience. Decisions affecting youth are made together with young people. One of the best examples of this cooperation is the right to vote in local government elections from the age of 16. Lifelong learning has become a lifestyle in Estonia. Acquiring new skills, retraining and completing unfinished schooling are popular. 19.7% of all 25 to 64-year-olds attended at least one training course in 2018. This indicator holds 4th place in the European Union. And digitally speaking, we embrace the possibilities of technology throughout the education system. Educational institutions have modern IT infrastructures. We use digital textbooks, e-diaries and other digital solutions. Digital skills are a paramount part of the educational work in schools, as well as in the training programs of teachers. And edtech companies such as Aircall, DreamApply, Lingvist, Clanbeat Education, OPIC and many others actively contribute to the export of Estonian education. This is how you become an education nation like Estonia.
Thank you, Estonian Academy of Music and Theatre. From one creative university, we go to another one. The next university coming up, Estonian Academy of Arts, close to the creative district called Kalamaja. Estonian Academy of Arts, one of the best universities in the whole Northern European region when it comes to arts, design, and the study programs which come to my mind first of all are, for example, animation and contemporary art. But about all of that and much more, you will hear from the presentation of the Estonian Academy of Arts.
Hello, I am Liza Jarvis from the Estonian Academy of Arts, and I'm very happy to be here now and introduce to you our school and MA International program. The Estonian Academy of Arts is located in Tallinn, the capital of Estonia. It's a small but vibrant and tight-knit city with passionate artist communities and cultural events to take part in. Founded in 1914, it's the only public university in Estonia offering higher education in architecture, design, fine arts, art culture, cultural heritage, and conservation. It is an active study and research institution and the leading national center of innovation in visual culture. ECA is listed among top 200 architecture and design universities in the world by QS World University Rankings. Currently, around 1,200 students are enrolled at ECA and are taught by nearly 300 professors, associate professors, lecturers, and workshop managers from Estonia and abroad. ECA prides itself on the low student-to-faculty ratio. Small groups of carefully selected students enable a more personal, one-on-one approach to instruction and a family-like, close-knit atmosphere. This ensures ECA is able to offer a more individual and personal approach for all students. ECA is also always working on collaborative projects with other schools and educational institutes in the aim to broaden the possibilities and variety for students. We have students from all over the world. Currently, we have 117 international students from 43 different countries. ECA also really supports getting international experience, and most of our students have used the opportunity of Erasmus funding at some point during their studies, either to study abroad with one of our partner schools or have an internship. All students are encouraged to make use of the different facilities at ECA, whether your interests lie in professional photography and sound studios, woodworking or metalworking, 3D modeling, textiles, glass, ceramics, printmaking, or more. We have working studios with equipment that are for all students to use regardless of the department you're in. We want to create an ecosystem of shared workspace and creative collaboration between all the fields of art. Here you can see some photos of our facilities and studios as well. We have a new media sound studio and a digital lab, as well as a metal workshop and weaving studio, an analog photo lab and print shop, as well as a textile printing studio and a scenography studio. ECA offers 9 two-year-long master's programs and 4 four-year-long PhD programs in English. Our Animation MA program encourages students' individual approach to filmmaking. Our students have won more than 140 awards at international animation festivals around the world. Our Contemporary Art MA program guides emerging contemporary artists through the development of their artistic position through studio practice and collaborative moments. The Craft Studies program is a true hub for emerging craft makers and thinkers and is tightly collaborating with accessories, ceramics, glass, jewelry, textile, and fashion departments. Our graphic design program takes an expanded view of graphic design and is intended to develop a student's independent practice and define their position as a graphic designer. Interaction Design MA program focuses on human interactions with services, products, and experiences, aiming to create the future that is based on human values, needs, and behaviors. And our Urban Studies program, through combining history, theory, and practice, prepares you for a career in planning, public policy, and community advocacy. We also have joint master's programs, such as Service Design Strategies and Innovations MA with University of Lapland and Art Academy of Latvia, Design and Technology Futures MSc with TalTech, and Literature, Visual Culture, and Film Studies MA with Tallinn University. Our 4 doctoral programs are Art and Design PhD, Architecture and Urban Design, Art History and Visual Culture, and Cultural Heritage and Conservation. We invite you to join us. You can start your application on the Dream Apply platform. The deadline for MA applications is March 4th, 2024, so soon. And the deadline for doctoral programs is March 31st, also this year. We hope you join our big creative family, and I would like to thank you very much for listening, and we hope to see you here soon.
First questions people ask is like, why so far? Why come here?
It was one day searching online for master's programs abroad, design master's programs specifically.
And I recognized some graphic designers within the teaching staff.
And I saw the books made by students of this department, and I was amazed. I was like, wow.
I know that Estonia has this history with animation that's pretty rich and pretty extended.
Come somewhere new, have an adventure, spend less on my education, and have it be in a very unique environment as far as design goes, was kind of all of the things added up to my decision to come to ECA.
And then when I came, I just fell in love with everything. Estonia, It's a very safe place, and it's also so small that you feel like cozy, and it's even more curious for me to be in a country that I didn't know much before.
Everything you read about the weather is true. It can be difficult, but it shouldn't be a reason why you wouldn't want to come to Eka, I would say.
Now it's super sunny, so we are lucky.
I experienced even more than I could expect.
You can just dream of like doing something, and you have all the materials and all the equipments that you need for it. If I think something, I can basically execute because it's all there.
And you can access the school ateliers all the time, which is incredible. Already graduated or like blacksmiths or jewelers that has been working for years in their field, and they're also using the workshops that you're using.
We always have to think and make something new that we have never done before.
So both like the courses that are offered here, but also the teachers are amazing.
So I'm super grateful, even though sometimes it's hard and challenging.
To complete like an animation project, it takes more than 6 months, but all the things that I could learn in 6 months were like amazing.
It was still the same type of courses, or like what do you call it, quality of the courses that the students that are studying here full time would get.
Getting to collaborate with people from all over the world.
Come from such a far place to become closer to a mix of different ideas.
So it's really like a melting pot of different cultures that are bringing different perspectives to each of the projects that we work on.
You have people from everywhere, so it's a very rich and diverse place in that sense.
I got to know the Erasmus people first, but after a while also the Estonians.
I actually felt so like welcome and included, even like to have the school trips to Slovenia, to like museums, festivals. They will find a way to include me because they didn't want to let me left behind, and that was super nice.
So yeah, I'm really, really happy that I made the choice to come here, even though in the beginning it was like a little bit scary just because of the unknown.
Thank you, Estonian Academy of Arts. Now, from a creative university, we will go and visit a business university. We will visit the Estonian Business School. And it's famous for its business studies, clearly, entrepreneurship studies, and management. We will hear the presentation from Sheila and all her colleagues at the university. Here we go.
Hello, or tere, as we say it in Estonian. Welcome to Estonian Business School to explore everything that we have to offer you. Today is not just about explaining to you what the admission process is all about, but the journey that awaits for you here. Over the next few minutes, you will learn about our different programs on the bachelor and master level. You'll also hear from our students talking about their experience here and, of course, admissions. So, let's dive into the EBS experience together.
Hello, my name is Anto Liivat and I'm Head of Bachelor Studies at Estonian Business School, one and only business university in Estonia, one of the most entrepreneurially minded digital countries of the world. We just celebrated our 35th anniversary and we have more than 5,000 alumni from all over the world. Estonian Business School is a fully fledged business university offering higher education on all three levels: bachelor's, master's and doctoral studies. At bachelor's level, we offer you a choice between two programs, Impactful Entrepreneurship and International Business Administration. Impactful Entrepreneurship program is a great choice for you if you are dreaming about becoming an entrepreneur, starting up your own business. It's like a practical business simulator where you're developing in a small team together with your fellow students your very own business idea from ideation till exiting. And with the help of mentors, startup incubators and business angels, you will definitely have all the resources you need to make your dreams come true. But in this program, we are not only focusing on increasing the wealth of the founders, but also offering solutions to the most challenging global problems societies face and organizations need to cope with. Should you be dreaming about professional career in a well-established international business organization, our International Business Administration program is a great choice for you. It holds a prestigious EFMD program accreditation and thus belongs to the top 100 best programs in the world. It has two comprehensive specialization tracks, finance and accounting, and marketing and communication you are able to choose between. And since we are truly international university, all our bachelor programs have mobility windows designed for you to spend semester abroad in one of our 60 partner universities around the world. And moreover, there are also mandatory internships where you are able not only to create invaluable professional connections, but also polish your practical business skills in a lifelike business environment. So why shouldn't you give yourself a try and joining Estonian Business School, a vibrant community for growth and responsibility? Should I have been unable to convince you that Estonian Business School is a great place to be, you will now have a chance to hear more from one of our students.
Hi, my name is Antonia and I am part of the bachelor program Impactful Entrepreneurship. One of the main things the course is built upon is teamwork, creativity, innovation, and very hands-on scenarios. The course really relates to the real world. From day one, they were making us go out and test different business ideas in different contexts. Impactful Entrepreneurship is one of the degrees that really pushes you to your maximum and make sure that you get out of your comfort zone and you're meeting people, you're trying to create new ideas constantly, especially in the first semester. You're working with startups and you're getting that real world experience that theory sometimes doesn't give you. It's something that definitely keeps me on my toes, challenges me, and at the end of the day, even if sometimes I'm tired or I really want to get some sleep, it's all for the best because I am learning something that I love. And it gives me energy to keep coming back, keep asking more questions, and keep the curiosity alive.
Hi, my name is Jim and I'm the head of Master Studies here at the Estonian Business School. At EBS we have two very exciting master level programs, which both have a very different focus. Firstly, we have our MBA program. If you have never studied business before, but you find yourself right now in a stage in your career where you're leading a team or where you are busy with building up the organization, but your background is, for example, law or engineering or maybe even the medical field, then our MBA is perfect for you. Within this program, we train you to become a better leader, a better manager, and to understand all the foundations of business. Our MBA has both a 1- and a 2-year version. The 1-year version is if you already have a master degree, and the 2-year version is for you if you have a bachelor degree in any other field than business. Our second option at EBS are our MA programs. This MA in Business Innovation is specifically designed for those students that have already studied management, business or economics, but now would like to enrich their studies even further by specializing. I specifically say specializations here because we have two very interesting specializations within this program. Our first specialization deals with all the green questions, right? We need to be more sustainable, make sure that we recycle, reuse products. So within the green specialization, you can really understand how can you do this as an organization, as an individual, and as a leader. Our other specialization within the Business and Innovation program is dealing with all the questions about digital and startups. So here we're talking about how can I lead digitalization? How can I make sure that my organization really benefits from digitalization and it's not just one of the many projects that we have. On top of both the specializations here at EBS, we actually also have a double degree. Our double degree will take you 1 year here in Estonia, and the second year you can move abroad to Belgium, where you can study at the University of Liège. In Liège we offer the digital marketing specialization, which means that actually within 2 years you get 2 degrees, which is a really nice way to stand out on your CV. I hope to welcome you here at EBS in our master programs. And now let's also listen to one of our students who is actually in the program.
Hi, I'm Gerli Trubert. I'm the doctor of chiropractic. In daily life, I work with patients every day and have been doing this for a long time. Running a program here in EBS for the master's degree, it seemed like a perfect something that I needed to do. Having a business for 15 years myself, I really needed to know the basic knowledge for business administrations. It was a deep learning curve to be in this program. As a person, I definitely learned how to be more of a group player and a team player. I was highlighted my things I really know how to do, and also it brought out the weaknesses, what to need to work more. And I think this program is really offering diversified views on business. So it's not really one-sided, or it's not really only for business people, business-minded people. It is fun to see that there are so many different employees and professionals attending the college. And the college itself is really set for professionals. So it doesn't really matter what you do the rest of your life. EBS can fit into your life.
Now that you've heard about our programs, it's time to tell you how to actually get enrolled. This is a very easy 3-step process. So first, you need to choose a suitable program for you. Then you need to fill in your application on the DreamApply platform and submit it along with all the required documents. Once you've done that, then you'll be called for an admissions interview. And this is where we get to know you a bit better and you get to know us. You will get to know the admission decision in a week. And after that, you will need to confirm your study place. You will find all the admission requirements and deadlines on this very platform or from our website. Should you have any additional questions, you're welcome to book a consultation with our admissions team.
Hi, I'm Maria Pagas and I'm the manager of International Club here at EBS from the Student Council. We have also marketing team, events team, sports team and merch team. You can have whatever you need. As for EBS merch, gone sports activities with our sports team, or going to events which are organized by events, such as huge parties. But International Club organizes parties for you, only international students. We as an International Club hold you as family and friends. You're really welcome every moment of the day, even in the night. For example, if you have any emergency issues, you can always count on us and ask us whatever you want. So if you feel at first really scared, you can actually count us in that we will be there and actually helping you out here in Estonia, because you are a valuable member to our family. We deal with the everyday basic needs that international student needs. We can answer your questions like apartment, what clubs to go, what events are there in the city. And of course, we're organizing our events ourselves. One of the most important events that we organize, and maybe more like interesting in Estonian nature, is winter swimming and bog hikes. The students absolutely love them. But of course, we have different kind of events which are really basic and popular in here. We are part of ESN community, which actually organizes parties for you every day. If you have any questions for coming to Estonia or studying in EBS, just come here and the time here will be excellent, because we are here to make your time as valuable and cool as we can.
We understand that choosing the right university for you is a big and important decision. We hope that what you learned today inspired you to take the next steps on your academic journey with us. Please do know that our admissions team is there to help you throughout the process. So you're welcome to contact them with all your questions at any time. So to end today's session, I would like to show you a little video about our intro week, which is designed for all the starting students, helping them to settle in easy and smooth. So enjoy and hope to see you all in EBS.
I proudly swear under oath with my bold signature. I proudly swear under oath with my bold signature.
Now we're going to have a small break because we will get the set ready for Estonian Entrepreneurship University of Applied Sciences. And during the break, you can see a video about dreams and Estonia.
This is a small but wonderful country in Europe with a lot of beautiful landscapes.
Wow.
And there are a lot of exciting universities, lots of terrific programs.
Dad, I don't know what I want to be when I grow up.
Well, close your eyes. Tell me what you see.
So, I feel like I've already finished high school and I have a lot of ideas and skills that can be used to help the world in the future. I will definitely like to learn a lot, find good friends to do sports with. After graduating, I'll find an interesting job with some nice colleagues. And I'll also meet someone in the university library. To study in a university in Estonia, just like you and Mom.
Well, that sounds nice. So I guess we should get you registered already.
But Dad, I'm still too young.
Do you promise to come back home after you finish your studies?
If you read me the book to the end as a bedtime story, then of course I'll come back.
I am pleased to welcome you to the Estonian Entrepreneurship University of Applied Sciences, a leading private university in Estonia, which is located in Ülemiste city, multiple award-winning smart city. The university was established in 1992 and it is the largest private university in the country. And I'm told that they provide exciting and innovative study programs in English, Estonian and Russian. To find out more, I have asked Dr. Li Hõbe, the Vice Rector for Academic Affairs, to join us today. Hello, Dr. Hõbe. I would be really interested to find out more about the study programs in English.
Thank you, Anna-Liisa. At the bachelor level, we teach 4 programs in English: software development and entrepreneurship, game design and development, creativity and business innovation, and creativity and business innovation joint program. During the joint program, it is possible to spend 1 semester in Lithuania and 1 semester in Portugal. And additionally, on master level, we have international business administration.
That sounds super exciting. And how many students do you have?
At the moment, we have more than 1,200 students, and actually from 38 countries.
And what about research and scientific activities?
Of course, as we are situated in a smart city, as you mentioned also Ülemiste city, when everything is based on data and in research. Accordingly, our main research area is smart city. We are learning everything and do research in different areas which is related to smart city. What is environment, what are people thinking, how to keep people in smart city, and how to offer also, why not, entertainment for them. We are also particularly interested in ICT or IT and entrepreneurship. Within entrepreneurship, our specialism lies in organizational studies. For example, satisfaction of customer and employees, organizational culture and values, and innovation management. In ICT, we are looking more towards ICT management and artificial intelligence, something that is no company can overlook today.
Yeah, this is the future.
And additionally, we have educational and financial management research.
I've heard from the students that you provide a really wide area of knowledge. And do you do this in collaboration with anybody or on your own?
Everything is better in collaboration. So to deliver against our strategic goals and to offer the best standard of education to our students, we regularly collaborate with a wide range of companies, enterprises, governmental departments and universities, both in international and national level. This opens up to our students the actuality of modern business. Our entire curricula are developed in partnership with business and government to ensure that it reflects and feeds into our labor market. And during their studies, every our student undertakes 2 internships, both in national or international companies, to enable a deeper understanding of realities of real modern business and to expand their business network. Furthermore, we are, as universities, developing practice around work-based learning and has established one-of-a-kind corporate university called Clevan Academy, which focuses on the development of self-driving vehicles.
Yeah, Clevan is super exciting. I've thought about working there myself many times, maybe one day. But thank you so much. This has been super, super interesting. And to make things even more interesting, we have asked a couple of your students to tell us about their experiences. Hi, welcome. Super nice to meet you.
Super nice to meet you too.
I understand that you're a student. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yes, I'm studying software development and entrepreneurship.
That's very cool. I didn't know that you could study that in Tallinn, actually. So why did you choose the university?
When I was looking for programs of specifically software development for a bachelor in English, that is a really narrow scope and not many countries offer programs in that.
Okay. How long did you do research or like how did you end up choosing?
Like 3 months, I guess.
During all of this research that you did, you probably had some sort of expectations. What were they, or what were you imagining that it was going to be?
I'm originally from Ukraine, and study there is rather from ground up, and I didn't want it because I knew I'm not going to work on low level, like hardware, whatever. I wanted to develop software, and when I read the course, the program, I was, let's say, like 70% of what I wanted I saw there, and I couldn't see it anywhere else. So I decided that...
What were those things?
There was, rather than focusing on one specific, like developing course and path, they were different from web development to backend development to product management to design, UI, UX, and this will give me a field to try myself in like different positions for extended period of time.
And when the study started, how did you find the lectures and the schedule?
University had an orientational week, first couple of weeks, first week. We had our, I don't remember how course is called, but it was like how to manage yourself in university, since a lot of more older people than me are studying. They might not have this experience. And the university gave everything to manage yourself, explain how to use a national study system, Moodle, and like how to find courses, join them.
Do you feel that it's a very personal approach by the lecturers?
Yes. Teachers show themselves and put them in the way that if you have any slightest problem, just reach out to me. You know, we will find the help. I will help you outside of working hours, during the working hours. It's really open-minded.
That sounds super lovely. Yes. And what was it that surprised you the most?
What surprised me is that amount of teachers who are coming not from teaching background but from real-world background. This is like the most coolest thing. They know like what theory does and practice does, and this is the most beneficial part of studying, that you can see like what teachers tell you, like this is what business uses, this is what you will face, and tomorrow you go on your first job and you see the same, literally the same knowledge that they gave you in the practical way. This is so cool. This is, you cannot undermine it at all.
Yeah, with practitioners it's quite different. How do you think that the degree will help you in your work life?
Oh, it's already helping me.
Really?
Yes, I'm already working. I passed my internship, and I can say that every piece of software development part was useful down to the last minute detail, and I'm grateful for that, that this is like hands-on practice, real stuff.
What have you learned during your studies?
The most important thing is study, like always study, learn something new, and teachers, they encourage that. They bring something on the table that they know, but they encourage you to research something or like bring something from your side, and this is so cool because when you're a software developer, everything is changing literally every day. And when we had the web development course, when literally like tool is created every day, like 0 days since last JavaScript framework or something like that.
Is there anything in particular about the way that the education was done or delivered that you would like to highlight?
If you want to start your own company or your own team, they present you with tools that you could use, and you would never find out about them on your own. It also applies to books, but books you have to read and you cannot share this knowledge.
Would you tell me why is this university the most amazing one and why one should study here?
First of all, its location. The place where this university is located is like a center, like a center of technopolis, and all the big companies, world-known companies are located there. So as soon as you're ready, you can just knock on their offices and just, or like put a letter with your CV and just wait for answer. And secondly, the practical teachers. This is the most important thing about this university, that teachers are coming from real world, they bring in their experience, they're telling something that only people working in their position would know, some cool stories that you didn't know like at all could be possible. And yeah, this is the coolest part. The lectures are the coolest part.
Hello, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
I'm Andrew. I'm from the US.
What do you study?
Video game design.
Would you tell me a little bit about your thought process as to why you chose this university over another?
It was the only school that had my degree that I wanted in English.
Really?
Yeah, or at least at the time that I was looking.
In Europe or Estonia? Or?
In Estonia, specifically.
Okay. And what were your expectations before you started studying?
So I didn't actually have any, because where I was coming from before and the degree that I was going into were complete opposites. So I was kind of just jumping in without really knowing anything or having any experience in that field. So just, I was like, whatever happens, happens.
That's the easiest way, I think, going into it. What surprised you most when you started studying at this university?
So I think the biggest surprise was actually how many students were from other countries. I was coming to Estonia, so I'd expected most of my classmates to be Estonian, and they weren't.
I'm also surprised that so many people come and study, and also at the same time very happy, because for me, my studies, and thanks to this diversity, have been very enriching. So if you were to pick the most important thing that you learned at the Estonian Entrepreneurship University, what would it be?
How to work with others. So most of our final projects were like group projects. So doing them over and over again with familiar people, like you're the same students, but you like mix up the groups every time. It really like lets you learn and be like different parts of the group. Sometimes you're the leader, sometimes you're the dev, sometimes you're the artist, sometimes you're like the manager, making sure everyone gets their stuff done and like sent to the right person at the right time.
Is there anything in particular that you would like to highlight about the way that the education is delivered at the Estonian Entrepreneurship University?
Just that it's a lot more personal than normal lectures from other countries, because they're so small, and it's not like, in most places, at least that I've been to, you sit in a huge auditorium and you're just one of like 100 people, and the lecturer comes out, says what he needs to say, and then leaves, and then that's it. Here it's a lot more like hands-on, and they'll actually like guide you through, and if you have questions, you can ask them in real time, like while you're doing the work.
And what about financing your studies? I heard that you came here on a scholarship.
Yes, I came here with the use of the GI Bill, which from my end was very easy to use at this school, which, as far as I'm aware, is the only school in Estonia that accepts the GI Bill.
Would you recommend the Estonian Entrepreneurship University to others?
Yes, definitely. If you want like a one-on-one relationship with your teachers, if you want people who actually worked in their field before they became teachers, this is perfect for that.
I am very pleased that our students are doing so well, and actually they have such an entrepreneurial mindset.
Yeah, the interviews were super exciting actually. So if you are interested in finding out more, then go to our website, euas.eu, and you can find all of the information there. So thank you for watching and hope to see you here in Estonia.
Thank you, Estonian Entrepreneurship University of Applied Sciences. Thank you for sharing your experience with us. And now we will go back to Tartu again. We will visit the Tartu Healthcare College, which, as the name says, is specializing and is focused on healthcare studies. We will have a longer tour inside the premises. We can talk to the professors there, and we can hear about the experience of the students. Here we go, Tartu Healthcare College.
Hello, welcome to Tartu Healthcare College. It's a great pleasure to have you with us. We are here valuing a lot the quality of higher education and also the promotion of health awareness. It all dates back to the beginning of 19th century, and it started as a midwifery school. You will meet different students and our staff. They are all doing a great job in here, and it's really a great pleasure to take you to this journey.
Physiotherapists have been trained at Tartu Healthcare College since 2001. Today, a physiotherapist is an independent specialist working in both the public and private sector who must be prepared to work as a team leader in an interdisciplinary team and contribute to the development of the profession. Physiotherapists are therefore increasingly in need of master's degree and the corresponding competencies. The purpose of our master's program is to provide specialist knowledge and skills, focusing on the field of musculoskeletal physiotherapy, taking into account the biopsychological role of the individual. The intention is to provide advanced applied specialist education at master's level, taking into account the nature of the college. Graduates of the physiotherapy program are at level 7 of the qualification framework. Our college and curriculum have an excellent modern learning environment and a highly qualified faculty with, among others, practical professional experience, who together with their international partners are eager to create the soil in which the future stars of physiotherapy can grow.
Musculoskeletal disorders are considered one of the most frequent work-related health problems in Europe, including Estonia. According to the European Agency for Safety and Health at Work, they affect millions of workers and cost employers billions of euros. Therefore, it is important to prevent musculoskeletal disorder and to apply physiotherapeutic intervention when these ailments have occurred.
The development of the master's degree program in musculoskeletal physiotherapy has been based on higher education standards in Estonia and Europe, as well as on professional standards for physiotherapists. This allows smooth continuation for education of graduates of the college or any other international institution where physiotherapy at undergraduate level is taught. Also, graduates of the master's program can continue their studies at doctoral level in Estonia or abroad. A multicultural learning environment supports the achievement of the learning outcomes of the program and helps to ensure international competitiveness in the field of physical therapy in terms of free movement of labor across borders, as well as students' and teachers' mobility in the context of research and development. A modern learning environment, including distance learning with digital equipment, makes it possible. The college has simulation center and training equipment for face-to-face training in patient safety and physiotherapy process management. Many different learning methods are integrated, such as didactic lectures, interactive lectures, case studies, journal clubs, written reports, etc. The study group is small enough to form a safe and cohesive community where all are working towards common goal. The organization of the study process is flexible, taking into account the adult learners who have full-time employment in health sector. Theoretical studies, for example lectures, seminars and independent learning assignments, are mainly carried out in the e-learning environment using the video bridge. Students are required to spend a significant proportion of their time, approximately 60%, in self-directed independent learning, which facilitates students' time management skills. Practical training takes place in college skills labs and competence center, or in the actual work context.
The Competence Center of Tartu Healthcare College has been operating for several years. It offers a wide range of different services to the community within the curriculum of physiotherapy, including massage therapy, individual physiotherapy classes, group classes, and even consultations. Students are supervised with highly qualified tutors, and the center is equipped with high-quality equipment. There are altogether more than 200 services for people every year in the college, for children as well as working age individuals and the elderly.
Now we are in the grandma's home, and in this room we have different tools as for practicing activities what elderly people feel. For experience glasses with glaucoma, when the student puts his glasses on, his vision exactly same in the glaucoma patient, and he feel and understand how it affect the patient. We have a simulator for the spine pain. They put on the vest and do different activities, sitting, standing, eating and so on, and they feel the pain in the back region. And again, they understand the patient's feelings, which help them to better understand the patients. And we have equipment for the strength decreasing stimulation. They put on vest and leg and hands weights and go around on the corridors, on the room, and they feel how difficult to do everyday activities with small strength.
And now an overview of the program. The whole program is worth a total of 120 European credit points. The content is technically divided into 3 separate modules, but internally integrated. The ICF framework guides and frames the whole curriculum, allowing the biopsychosocial integrity to the whole person to be emphasized. Each module is led by a teacher who is responsible for the cohesion between the modules and the collaboration of the teachers on the content. The first is module of basic subjects, 24 European credit points, including 6 points of elective subjects. The aim of the module is to provide students with the opportunity to acquire knowledge, skills and attitudes that support the development of a self-directed lifelong learner, ensuring the continuous acquisition and consolidation of general and professional competencies, as well as the ability to contribute to the development of the profession of physical therapy in general.
The core module is module of specialist subjects in musculoskeletal physiotherapy, total 66 European credit points. The main focus of this module is to provide students the opportunity to deepen, consolidate or diversify their skills, knowledge and attitudes they need in their everyday practice as physiotherapists to provide evidence-based and high-quality services. In order to maintain the nature of the college, many subjects are organized as practical intensive classes next to independent learning. As there is a growing need in every specialty for intelligent people who can manage, maintain, develop and use technology, a lot of attention has been paid to technology-related skills. The module is structured in a way where practice and theory is integrated, culminating in full-length practical placement at the end of the module. We value research-based thinking, and therefore a lot of attention has been paid to research-related activities, such as working in research labs with fellows, writing manuscripts, or giving oral or written presentations. The third module, the master thesis, altogether 30 European credit points, provides students with the opportunity to experience under supervision the planning, conducting and presenting an applied research study, taking into account the principles of research methodology and ethics, and to discuss professional issues. The master's thesis will be written in the form of journal manuscript to support academic writing and publication potential, as well as contributing to developments in the field. Master's thesis will be defended at the end of the module.
The teaching staff involved in delivery of the studies are academic staff of our college. They are experts in the field of physiotherapy and who also contribute to research and publication and many other development activities in national and international projects. As collaboration and teamwork is important, many other international and local clinical experts contribute to the teaching in their special narrow field. Clinical specialists and supervisors involved in the learning process build a bridge between the learning and working environment.
Our college is not very big, but you have everything you need to make your time here fun and memorable. Every department has their own classrooms for the best practice and lectures. For example, physical therapists have rooms for massages and therapies. You can get all the information you need for the studies from the library, and you can work on your homework in the cafeteria or relaxation area. And if you are from out of town, then you don't have to find a place to live elsewhere, because our college and dorms are all in the same building. And you can go to the gym as well without leaving the house. Or if you want to play basketball, volleyball or spikeball, then you can do it with your classmates after lessons, which are organized by our sports team. Everything you need for the studies are all in the same building, which makes studying more accessible and easier.
I am very grateful to be a part of Tartu Healthcare College because our school curriculum is involved with a lot of practical work and hands-on learning. Currently, I'm a second-year physiotherapy student, but during our 3 years of studying, for 10 months, we have to work as an intern somewhere at a hospital or a workstation all over Estonia or even abroad. This knowledge and the confidence we gain from these experiences is really important for us because we want to start working as soon as possible after we graduate this school. And that is why practical work is really, really important for us.
Being a neurodivergent, I find life in general to be challenging, but the ways that Tartu Healthcare College has challenged me and allowed me to express myself and put myself to the test has been incredibly beneficial to my character. And being a college student is hard work. But the support that I've gotten from my fellow students and the teachers has been incredibly helpful. And if there is something that they're not equipped to help with, the college does offer additional mental health support. Tartu could be considered as the student capital of Estonia. It's a charming little city with a substantial foreign community. Many of my friends are part of that community, and they view Tartu as a welcoming yet calm city that's open to new ideas, with plenty of opportunities for entertainment, but also to just relax. The college itself also offers many activities. For example, you could join the choir. And don't worry if you don't speak Estonian yet. Learning through singing has been one of my favorite ways to acquire new languages.
Tartu Healthcare College has educated radiographers for 25 years. Due to the rapid development of technology in diagnostic imaging and radiotherapy, it is essential that advancements are led by the specialists who are not only trained in their area of expertise, but also in research, pedagogy, and leadership. All of this is offered in Radiography Master's program, which is the only one of its kind in Baltic countries. The curricula was developed together with recognized external experts. It is notable that our college's radiographers curricula has developed strong relationships in international community and has experience in leading projects and sharing expertise. Due to these actions, best knowledge is brought to our students who will be the future of evidence-based practices.
Hi, I'm Joseph Granum, a member of the Masters in Radiotherapy here at Tartu Healthcare College. So your journey began using diagnostic equipment. You are a radiographer and you're thinking, what next in terms of my career? So you might be a radiographer, or you might have been exposed to radiography in your journey in the medical profession. And so I welcome you to Tartu Healthcare College, where we take you to the next step. Why we take you to the next step? Think about it. What next after radiography? Well, here we offer you a chance to become a very important person in a new profession of radiotherapist with our master's program, where we provide you with practical skills and theory to make you ready for the modern world in radiotherapy. And then where do you go with our degree? Well, you can return and become an expert radiotherapist in your base department, or you can join us in becoming the next educator. So we look forward in welcoming you here in Tartu with our Masters in Radiotherapy program.
My name is Birma Musa Yohanam, a second-year master student of radiography with specialization in radiotherapy. The opportunity to study at Tartu Healthcare College came to me exactly when I needed it. I had an incredible experience studying the program because the curriculum is well structured, with good balance of theoretical knowledge and practical experience. The diverse range of courses has exposed me to various aspects of radiotherapy. I participated in a clinical placement where I gained experience in patient positioning, patient preparation, simulation, treatment planning, and also treatment delivery. The overall atmosphere of Tartu Healthcare College is conducive and friendly for learning. The college has facilities and resources, which is good for academic success. I had both professors, local and international, who are expert in their respective fields, committed, encouraging, and also understanding. In particular, I want to acknowledge the invaluable guidance provided by individuals such as Ms. Salam, whose role in enhancing my understanding of research is truly transformative. I want to also appreciate the clinical instructors who have helped me to gain more experience in my practical skills and also helped me in my professional development during my practical placement. Overall, I would say the experience in Tartu Healthcare College has exceeded my expectation, and I look forward to see how I'm going to develop myself more further in future.
To apply for the master's program, please visit DreamApply Estonian website. The application period will start on the 1st of March. On this DreamApply website, please fill in the application form with your personal details and contact information. And also please upload a copy of your diploma supplement, your CV, copy of your passport and ID card, and also proof of English language proficiency test results. Please fill in your application and submit it by the 1st of August at the latest.
We are excited to meet you all in Tartu Healthcare College.
Thank you, Tartu Healthcare College. Thank you for this lovely tour. And now we will go and see another tour, and we will visit another university. It's the Estonian Aviation Academy. And as the name says, it's mostly known for its aviation programs.
This is Estonia, and its Education and Innovation Centre is Tartu, second largest city in the country, with an exceptional living environment and rich cultural history, where 20% of the population is composed of students. On the outskirts of Tartu lies a unique institution, the Estonian Aviation Academy, the only applied higher education institution in the Baltics, specialising in aviation, a leader in the Estonian aviation landscape since 1993. Our Academy's mission is to educate and train future aviation talent. We offer higher education and cover every essential aspect of the field, from aircraft piloting and engineering to air traffic control and aviation business management. International students with English language study programs and exchange students are warmly welcomed on board. It's possible that you will find friends for life, perhaps even from the other side of the world. In addition, the Academy offers training courses, micro-degree programs, and diverse opportunities for our partners in terms of both environment and knowledge. All of this is made possible by our modern learning environment, airplane and helicopter simulators, communications and drone laboratories, and a well-equipped training hangar. Flight training is conducted at Tartu Airport, conveniently located alongside the Academy. It also houses modern classrooms and the largest aviation library in Estonia. The Academy building also offers extensive recreational opportunities, from a pleasant workout in the gym to a quick table soccer tournament or a quiet moment of rest in a comfy beanbag chair. The Academy is the ideal place for learning, offering a unique blend of higher education and extensive practical training. Students have the opportunity to engage in various exciting real-world projects. Our lectures are delivered by industry experts who are actively involved in the aviation sector, and it's not uncommon for professionals or pilots from aviation companies to step directly from their industry roles into the classroom. But we don't stop there, as our goal is to become a valued centre of competence for unmanned aviation throughout the region. Students and faculty alike can participate in international education and development projects. Tartu is fast becoming the centre of unmanned aviation in Estonia, and the Aviation Academy is playing a role in shaping the future of unmanned aviation. Imagine a scenario in the future where, in the event of an emergency, help could swiftly arrive in the form of an ambulance drone. Over 1,000 alumni have graduated from the Academy, many of whom are now pilots with well-regarded airlines, top-level engineers, executives in airports, airlines, and government agencies. Today, the graduates are shaping the future of aviation, both in Estonia and abroad. The future of aviation starts here.
Hello, aspiring aviation professionals. Welcome to Estonian Aviation Academy. As you just got an overview of our pretty amazing study environment, I'm now going to introduce our two international programs a bit closer. Firstly, Commercial Aviation Management, short as CAM, a 3-year full-time studies program in English. The tuition fee is set at €1,890 per semester. Successful completion of the studies grants you a Bachelor of Science degree in engineering. What will you get out of this program? We will provide you with the extensive knowledge in aviation management. But what does that mean? Well, have you ever wondered how passengers, luggage and cargo arrive on time and at the right place? Or how airlines plan their routes? Or what determines the price of an airline ticket? By studying commercial aviation management, you will find answers to all of these questions and more. You will become an aviation specialist with the knowledge in economics and management. In other words, the program is structured to provide you with the skills needed for various roles in the aviation sector. But that's not all. Applying what you have learned is an important part in the learning process here at the Academy, which means that internships are a mandatory part of the program. For a small country, Estonia has a number of enterprises and organizations in the aviation sector, and the Academy has close relations with many of them. The Commercial Aviation Management program is made to be flexible, especially on the 3rd year, which is mostly online. This means you can choose where you want to do your internship at, either travel to another country or to go back home. We want to give you lots of chances to use what you have learned and get practical work experience. But who should choose this program? Well, if you can't keep your eyes off the iron birds in the sky and are interested in the business behind aviation, including the future of air travel, then the Commercial Aviation Management program is for you. Whether you're interested in drones, sustainable aviation, finances or logistics, the Estonian Aviation Academy is the best place to start your journey in aviation. Our second international study program is Commercial Air Transport Pilot, which divides into 2 study paths. For professional pilots who have already obtained their pilot's license but haven't received a university degree, we offer a 1-year bachelor's program. This is thanks to the recognition of prior learning and experience program, through which we acknowledge your prior experience and the professional pilot license. Specially tailored for professional pilots, the program combines flexible online learning and accessibility, which is the perfect way to fit academic pursuit into pilot's dynamic schedule. The program can be completed in 1 year if you study full-time, but it's also possible to extend your studies up to 3 years. You choose the pace that works best for you. The second path is Commercial Air Transport Pilot, full program of 3 years, for those who aspire to become a pilot and have a university degree. Successful completion of the studies grants you a Bachelor of Science in Engineering and Air Transport Pilot license. Just like with Commercial Aviation Management program, you will learn about operations management and aviation, logistics, international economics, finances, and much more. You will gain an understanding of aviation generally. Of course, flight training is part of the studies, which are conducted here in our simulators and with our flight training partner at Tartu Airport. This is your opportunity to learn from the best. Estonian Aviation Academy is the only training organization in Estonia to be a training partner of the International Air Transport Association. Additionally, we are proud to be a fully accredited higher education institution that carries a quality mark for education. We promise to provide excellent education with a personal approach. We have a great student-to-faculty ratio, which allows you to have dedicated one-on-one or group support from our academic staff. During your studies, we will support you in your career planning and help you prepare for an internship. But the path for higher education isn't just right without proper student life. Tartu, being a lively student city, is perfect for this. Also, here in the Academy we have an active student council that organizes numerous events throughout the year. All you have to do is show up. So, did aviation light a spark in your eyes? Apply until the 15th of April to start your aviation journey. And trust me, it's quite a ride. See more information on our website and don't forget to follow us on social media and LinkedIn. I will be waiting for you.
Thank you, Estonian Aviation Academy, for this nice tour.
And very big thanks for all the universities who showed what they have to offer, and now we know much more about all of them. What are the next steps now? So first of all, check the university profiles, check the web pages, have a look at the application deadlines, get all the documents ready that you need to get. And if you have any kind of questions, as we said before, we have the questions and answers section. You can always contact us and the universities. And as the last thing to show you, we will have a short overview of all the higher education institutions in Estonia. Most of them have study programs in English as well, but some of them have only programs in Estonian language. So if you feel confident with your Estonian, or you are a native speaker yourself, you can have a look at their university web pages as well. Thank you for being with us.
Näeme Eestis!
See you soon in Estonia.
you.